Hi, this is Jennifer McCumber, president of HowToStrip.com and author of Freedom 5. A question that I always get is, how do I get started as an exotic dancer? Where do I begin? That is a really good question. The answer is, what you do first is you go to a website, what's called www.tuscl.com. That's an acronym for the Ultimate Strip Club List. And you can search any town that you're in or that you want to visit to see what clubs are in the area. And this is the most complete list that I've found, even better than some listings on Google. And you then can call up one of the clubs, verify that they're either topless or nude, whichever you feel comfortable. I would suggest starting topless, and ask for a manager when you call, and make sure that when you do find out what times you are supposed to go in, to make sure that you're presenting yourself in the best possible way. Dress up, be sexy, not slutty. Dress very nice, put your makeup on, do your hair, all of that. Wear heels, a nice dress or a nice skirt, and go in and have eye contact, be professional, and be confident. Author of Freedom 5. A question that I always get is, how much money does an exotic dancer make in a night? And that's a very good question. The answer is, it depends on the club and the skills. Meaning, on average, I would say that the dancer could make as little as $150 a night, or as much as a couple $1,000s a night. It just depends on where the dancer is located, what kind of clientele frequent her club, how proficient she is in marketing and selling, how good of a personality she has, and also a beautiful body helps. So there's all of these different factors that play into the income of exotic dancing. How pretty do I need to be to get hired at a gentleman's club? That's a really good question. The answer is, it depends. I always recommend my ladies to work at more high-end clubs, at a club that you see that is safe, that has good security, and where the bouncers are doing their jobs and working well with the dancers and also with management. So, how pretty you need to be. You know, the main thing in exotic dancing is personality. Personality goes such a long way. Eye contact and other things that are more intangible, that have more to do with actually closing a deal. A question that I always get is, do I need breast augmentation to be an exotic dancer? Or do I need breast augmentation to make the most money, or perhaps even get later in my career as an advantage to my business? And those are a very good series of questions. And the answer is, no, you don't have to. Really, what exotic dancing, what successful dancers really have learned that is the secret to their success, is their personality and their eye contact. Their ability to close a sale and their ability to entertain their clients without stopping. And so I would say the breakdown at my home club is about half augmented and half natural. So there's no doubt that getting breast augmentation for sure improves the appearance of your waistline to hip to breast ratio. It also improves your self-confidence, which also will be the main factor in boosting sales. So, do I have to have any previous dancing experience or massive flexibility to be an exotic dancer? And that's a really good question. The answer is absolutely not. When I started dancing, I was so stiff, and I had hardly any previous dancing experience as far as other avenues of dancing besides exotic dancing. And so I was pretty much going up there and learning and watching. The best way to learn is to go to a club and observe the other girls doing moves and be slow with it. Observe, move into things slowly, move gracefully, and try it that way. That's the best possible way that you can learn. Freedom 5. A question that I'm always asked is, do I need a license to be an exotic dancer? That's a really good question. The answer is, it depends on your local, state, county, or city laws. So I would suggest going to the potential club that you would like to be working at. Ask them if your city, county requires an exotic dancing permit. Oftentimes they do, so you'll want to be sure to check. And they can send you in the right direction to the local government office to get your license. And you'll go there, you'll take a picture, and you'll get a license, similar to a driver's license. A question that I'm always asked is, can I still be respected as a wife and a mother or someone in my community if I become an exotic dancer? The answer is absolutely yes. You can still be respected. And as a matter of fact, these days there are plenty of gentlemen's clubs chains that are publicly traded. And so in the 21st century, dancing is a completely viable way to earn a living, and you can do it without compromising any of your moral standards or values. The question that I'm always asked is, do I have to do sexual favors for my customers in order to make a living as an exotic dancer, or is that required of me in exotic dancing? The answer is absolutely not. And as a matter of fact, it's against the law. And clubs have specific things in place to keep things like that from happening, like cameras, security, law enforcement. And so you can absolutely be an exotic dancer, stay true to yourself, stay true to your morals, and entertain and persuade and have fun with your customers and make a very lucrative living. A question that I always get is, how do I work up the courage to get over my fear and try exotic dance? That is a really good question, and as a matter of fact, I had the same problem. All I did was I went in, I scoped the place out and felt it out and made sure it was a very safe place for me to work. And I went in one day and I told myself, I'm going to go do this. I went and did it, and I fell in love with it ever since. So my suggestion would be just mentally visualize yourself going and doing it and being successful and being confident, and the confidence will come. If you like this information and you'd like to know more, go to www.howtostrip.com and enter your name and your email and download my Champagne Every Night book, which will send you well on your way to becoming financially free as an exotic dancer. This is Jennifer McCumber here, and I'm wishing you the best of success.